1 in 7 people in Louisiana struggle with food insecurity. According to Feeding America, Elena Pigg has a look at why Northeast Louisiana sees a higher level of hunger. Elena?
LaShonda, the latest data from the USDA shows that the overall food insecurity rate in the U.S. is on the rise.
Residents in Northeast Louisiana struggle with putting food on the table. According to the Louisiana Department of Children and Family Services, the number of Louisiana residents receiving food aid rose to a 5-year high in January 2021. Furthermore, data shows that in May of 2024, East Carroll, West Carroll, and Madison Parish have the highest percentage of Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program recipients.
In District 34, I have varying constituents, but when you get into the Delta area, you see more of a high poverty area. It is important for us as Louisianians to lift the constituents up instead of giving them a hand up, giving them a handout. Most people don't want a handout. They're just stuck in there because of how the state and federal benefits are set up, that as soon as you start attempting to help yourself and getting your first job that's not a livable wage, you're cut off of all benefits or you're reduced so drastically you can't take care of your family. The task force that has been reenacted in Act 336 of this past legislative session is going to work with state and local entities to look at how we can apply for waivers so that those persons who are on a below living wage job can actually get waivers, and Louisiana can keep them on significant benefits or sufficient benefits so that they can move out of poverty. That is what Louisiana and the United States hasn't been great at, moving their people and helping them matriculate off benefits and out of poverty. It is so important for District 34 that we address that.
For some, the struggle of school-life balance, along with the preconceived notions that come along with receiving SNAP benefits, made the process even more difficult.
One of the hardest things that we ever faced with food stamps specifically was some of the stigma and reactions that we got from people, not only people like at Walmart or Winn-Dixie or something like that, but also from our own, from some family members, for some friends who thought that we should be better off than what we were. And we heard a lot of things, and those experiences actually shaped my dissertation and what eventually became my published book on SNAP, on the stigma experiences with SNAP. Particularly if you're living in something like a food desert or you're struggling with food insecurity, having access to things like basic necessities such as fruit and veggies, I think there does need to be some growth there. But I think it's a great start, and hopefully in the future we'll see more of those programs, particularly to benefit the children in Louisiana.
Children head back to school. The Department of Children and Family Services says that there are community eligibility provision schools where students receive free or reduced price school meals. Applications will be on this department's website later this month.
The USDA reports that food insecurity affects 1 in 2 children in East Carroll Parish. LaShonda?